Alright, so in this episode we're going to talk about one of my favorite topics of all times. How many times should you follow up in an email? So I'm going to share with you a story. So a couple of months ago, I was at Enterprise Sales Forum here in New York, and one of the guys I look up to a lot when it comes to sales, Stanley Efty, he's CEO of Katallyze.io, check him out. He said he followed up with one investor 48 times in order to get a meeting. I was like, oh, that shook me from my sleep. I'm like, wow, 48 times. Of course, I'm not suggesting that you go follow up 48 times. Maybe you should, but that's not really the point. The point is that follow-ups are really critical when you actually want to have that deal, you want to have that conversation, and you want to be seen as really persistent and consistent as well. So it's really important that you have that tenacity when it comes to follow-ups. And you know, a lot of us, we do not follow up for so many reasons. The prospect doesn't like me. I don't have an ironed out shirt. I'm too tired. I'll probably follow up tomorrow. So we give ourselves so many excuses. But you know what's the real reason? We're all afraid. I'm afraid of rejection. You're afraid of rejection. We're afraid of the no. But in order for us to overcome our fear and also achieve that revenue goals and meeting goals that we have, we need to hear no more often. That's a place you want to be at instead of maybe, or instead of call me back in 21 days time, or call me back later. So you really want to get a yes or a no. So here at Katallyze, we have a way of thinking around the number of times you should actually follow up. And so I'm going to share that with you. If you think about follow-ups, you want to look at two main things: the time, how many times or how many days, month, week, whatever method you use, do you follow up? So we have the time here. And then you have the touches. So the touches in our case is, cold emails, of course. Maybe sometimes you're using cold calling, you're using social touches. So how many touches would you make over a period of time? Oh, this doesn't fall. So there are four things you want to look at. So this is a spot a lot of people fall into. So in a short period of time, they do so few follow-ups. And what does it give them, or what does it lead to? Oh, I thought I heard people say this. They quit. So this is a spot where you quit. I mean, you quit because I sent 1,000 emails to 1,000 people and I had no reply. So, and what did you do after that? I didn't hear back from them. That's not a place you want to be at. There's another place you want to be, or you want to consider. So over a period of time, a long period of time, this actually should be short, long, but whatever. Over a long period of time, you make very small touches. Now, I want to call this casual. Now, casual is not necessarily good or bad. If you're nurturing a lead over a period of time because they've expressed interest, that's great. But if it's totally cold and they have not responded, but you keep nurturing over a period of time, it's something you want to consider. But this spot is where you become very casual with a person, and you probably want to call that nurturing, whatever it is. But over a long period of time, your touches are really few. And then there's a spot where a lot of people actually fall, which is over a short period of time, they're going to bombard you with a lot of emails, a lot of phone calls. Like, they are so annoying. Oh, that's not a place you want to be at. We want to be respectful, we want to be polite, but we want to be persistent. But this is annoying. You just connect with one person and within 7 days you send 20 emails. Like, come on, give us a break, right? One of my favorite places to be at is this spot. And this spot means that over a long period of time, you make a relatively high number of touches. You're actually very consistent over a long period of time. It shows that you're in for the long-term gain, right? So this is a place that you persist. And I get questions a lot with, what's the difference between persistence and annoyance? This is it. The thin line between persistence and annoyance is the number of time and the touches you make during that period of time. So you probably would ask me, so where should I position myself when it comes to number of follow-ups? I tell you what, there is nothing wrong or right with any of this. Of course, you don't have to quit. You don't have to quit. You don't have to be annoying. This is a good place you want to stay at over a long period of time. Staying in the game, be consistent, follow up. That's how you get that meeting. That's how you get that deal. When people flake on meetings, still follow up. You have well intention. You have good ideas. Follow up and get that meeting. Hey, I hope you're really enjoying these videos. Remember that we have a lot more coming in different episodes. So remember to subscribe. And also, would love to hear from you. If a number of follow-ups is working for you, let us know. If you need any help getting meetings with decision makers, happy to help. Email me, email my team at Katallyze.io, and see you in the next episode.